Everyone, welcome back. So I do have my dishwasher going, so if you hear clunking and sounds like water, I've got that on. Matilda's also floating around. If you're new here, Matilda is my cat. She is currently trying to destroy the... Excuse me? Hey, I didn't buy it for you to destroy it. It's actually like a little cat bed. Here, play with your toy instead. So anyway, I thought I'll pop on and show you a couple of things that I got this past week. A chunk of it is today, because when you go into Spotlight and yarn that you've been wanting to try for a while is on clearance for $3 a ball, you're gonna buy all of your favorite color, right? So yes, I will show you that in a minute. So first up, I have been looking on the marketplace because I've been wanting to on Facebook. I've been wanting to try one of these like round knitting machines for the longest time, and I just couldn't justify the price of some of them. This one apparently, I think it's the one that came from Lincraft, which is our other big box chain craft store here in Australia, and apparently the person that had it paid $90 for it. I wouldn't pay $90 for it. Sorry, no. It's a 40. Is it a 40 peg? I can't remember now. And I had a bit of a play around with it. You know, it goes around really smoothly. I had a little bit of a play around with it. It has the tension thing there. I need to kind of play with it a little bit more just to see, you know, how I can use it properly. Like, it knits fine. I just kind of want to see what else I can make with it. Obviously, you can make the actual tubes or the panel, depending on what setting you've got it on. And I know you can get like accessories to fit. Instead of using this handle, you can actually get a part that can fit onto a drill, which I don't have a drill, but I may invest in one if I like that. The Addi knitting machines are crazy expensive here in Australia. I think the biggest one of the Addi ones are like $250, which is crazy when you put it in terms of that's almost half the price of an Ashford spinning wheel, like the Ashford Traveller. It's, or is it, no, the Ashford Kiwi. The Ashford Kiwi spinning wheel, that's almost half the price of that, just for that Addi knitting. And I know they have the pink and white ones. I can't remember what the brand's called. It starts with S. And they have those, but again, they're like $60 on their own. And I was just like, eh. So when I saw that one, because there's been a couple of them on there for sale. And when I saw that for $30, I was like, I'm gonna jump on that. So picked it up. I have had a play, as I said, but excuse me, but I need to watch a few more videos and things. So I went into Spotlight today purely to look at Millends, because I bought a couple of bags the other day and I thought, oh, I'll go and have a look, you never know. And I had 2 bags of Millends in my hand and they were on sale for $6. They used to only be $10 a bag, and now they've hiked them up to $12 a bag, which I'm never going to pay $12 a bag. I don't care if it's like a yarn that I've been lusting over, or an amazing color, or it can be all purple. I don't care. I'm not paying $12 for it. Not happening. These, I think originally they were $15 each when they come out in Australia. They're the Karen Colorama Ugo Quick Start. These things, these funny looking things. I got the color is it Concord? Yeah, Concord Crush, So it's the purples. Of course, because what else would I get, right? These were on clearance for $3 each in Spotlight. And I'm sorry to anybody else who goes to the Ballarat Spotlight, because I bought all the purple one. I bought 10 of these, and my plan is it's 100 because it's 100% acrylic. I'm actually going to make myself a really nice blanket with it. I've been wanting to make myself a nice blanket that somebody won't sit on. Gee, Matilda, I wonder who I might be talking about. Matilda? Matilda? She's being ignorant now. She's flicking her tail, so I know she can hear me. Matilda? Matilda, are you going to sit on Mama's blankie? She's such a turd. She's got such attitude. Haven't you? Nanny calls you sassy butt. So yeah, I'm planning on making myself a really nice blanket. I was going to make myself a jumper, but I already have the flax jumper on the needles in an acrylic, so I don't really need another jumper, and I don't really want to crochet myself a jumper right now, so I'm just going to use this to make myself a blanket. I think this is a little bit thick to go in the knitting machine. It can get a little bit funny if you use yarns that are too thick in it, I think. So yeah, I'm going to make myself a blanket with this. I actually had to get, I didn't have to get, but it made my life easier to carry. So I got a Spotlight bag for $1.50. And these bags that you get from Spotlight, or even like the supermarkets have cool ones. Just to show you, you can move these out of the way. Because you all know, of course, I'm going to buy it. So there's some other yarn and stuff that I have stored in this one, but of course, like, come on, Big W, Target, all those kind of places have these kind of bags, and they're the reusable shopping bags. They are perfect for storing your projects in, especially big projects. But yeah, that's my plan for that. Some of you may remember this blanket, because I just kind of wanted a mindless project that I could just do. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling knitting on a pair of socks. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. So I got out this project again. This is basically the dishcloth pattern, but I'm making it huge out of acrylic, and I'm going to make it a baby blanket. And this I'm using 3.5mm needles, and this is some ice yarn. I think it's Magic Light. I think it's really soft, really nice to work with, and I think I have somewhere in my stash of yarn another ball of this. So once I kind of get close to getting near the end of that, I will. So I really like how this yarn actually stripes with this pattern. I've got some more of that in other colors, and I think I might actually give it a go in some other colors, because it's good for a baby blanket, because like I love crocheting baby blankets, but I think this is going to be my like go-to baby blanket pattern, just because there's no little holes that they can get their fingers stuck in, or you know, anything like that. And you could use it on the floor when they're having tummy time and all that stuff. You can take it in the car. Heck, they can take it to daycare. I might even, when I do them, do like a big one, and then do one that's maybe half the size, so it's like a little like comfort blanket, but it's a smaller version. Because as someone who works in childcare, the amount of times you try and look for their riffraff or their special toy, their dummy, their whatever, it can get a bit crazy, especially when kids have the same things. Like the amount of those little riffraff toys that have the music, that play the music. My child isn't having one of those. They're having handmade things. Never mind. I'm not pregnant, by the way. I'm just talking future wise. And then I also dug out this project. I have said this tip so many times, but it's true. Every time, if you're ever in the thrift store, go and have a look in the bag section and find where they have the makeup bags. This is a makeup bag. It's a Clinique one. As you can see, I don't know who Georgia Perry is, but anyway. And yeah, it's perfect for projects. Like obviously small projects, hats, socks. In here, I've got my dishcloth knitting. So I've got 4. So I've got 200 grams of cotton. In here, I've got the current one that I'm knitting on, all in here, and I could probably fit another color in here as well, honestly. And it's just easy. You can just pop it in your bag. It looks cool. I have so many of these types of bags that I have projects in, and they're just easy. They're cool. They're inexpensive. If any of your family members have ever bought Clinique or Estee Lauder, they're gonna have these. And if they ever use those products, ask them. Say, hey, did you ever get a makeup bag with your Clinique or Estee Lauder stuff? If you're ever gonna throw them out, shoot them my way. Because I mean, they're just, I love my handmade project bags. Like, come on, this is cute. But for the price I paid for this, I could realistically get at least 15 of these. And that's not exaggerating. So yeah, tip, definitely check them out. Even sometimes the cheap shops have little bags, little makeup bags and stuff like that. So definitely check there as well. Sometimes they're only a few dollars. But definitely check out the thrift store, because I have never ever paid any more than $2 for one of these. So if you're looking for funky, cool project bags for your knitting or crochet, check them out. Obviously I rarely see big ones. But even like the reusable tote bags that you can get, like the cotton ones, they work well too. I've got a bunch of them. I know sometimes when I've ordered Advent, had an Advent calendar a couple of years ago, and it came with a little drawstring bag. I've actually kept all my minis because they're still minis. I haven't done anything with them yet, of course, because it's me we're talking about here. I'll probably use them in another 5 years' time. And so I've kept them all in there. And once I've used those, I will use the drawstring bag, because it's a decent size, for a project. And if you've ever ordered from Wool Warehouse, you'll know that they have the drawstring bags that the yarn comes in. So I have a couple of them floating around as well. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to have your knitting in boring bags, and it's really not that expensive. Of course, if you have the ability to make your own, then why not? I've made a few of my own, but yeah, it's just a tip that I like. And I'm always keeping an eye out in the supermarkets too, if there's a cool bag, like one of these, like around Christmas time, they have cool ones in the supermarkets. I will pay the $3 just to get it. And I'm like, oh, and like, or we'll be in a shop and I'll pick up something and Mum will be like, And what are you going to use that for? Let me guess. And so she knows that I'm like, oh, this would be cool for putting a project in. She's like, and how many projects is that now? And I'm like, too many. So, yeah, I think I really need to kind of reorganize my trolley over there. Matilda, what are you doing? And just have the projects on there that I'm actually working on and put the rest away until I finish some of them. Because it's starting to get a little bit out of hand. And I've got like yarn storage over here and like crafty bits and pieces and books and whatever else. But yeah, I really need to organize it. And I haven't taken my Christmas tree down yet, which my mother laughs at me. She's like, why haven't you taken your Christmas tree down yet? I'm like, because I'm going to do it on the weekend. Which, you know, I'm surprised Matilda didn't knock it over. I was expecting her to. Weren't we, Matilda? You didn't knock over the Christmas tree this year? Did you? Yeah. There you go. Yeah. No. Oh. Hey. 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 Look. The people want to say hello, Matilda. Say hello. Oh, you grumpy bum. Are you grumpy? Mama love you. Oh, you sassy butt. You're a sassy butt. Alright, go. She's so grumpy. She's got such an attitude. Have a chat. Matilda. Yes, I can see you. I can see you. You want to play? Up. Where's your toys? She's a twit. I swear she's a twit. Aren't you? Yes. We play chasey around the coffee table sometimes. Never a dull moment with this cat. Ever. That's her flicking her tail on the floor. You got an attitude, haven't you, Matilda? Anyway. So yeah, I just want to share those with you. I haven't decided what pattern I'm going to use for my blanket yet. I just have a look through my patterns that I've got, see what I might make. I don't know, I might knit a blanket. I haven't ever knit a blanket yet. I've started a couple. Obviously I've started this one, but I don't think I want to make that one with that yarn. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well and enjoying whatever crafting you may be doing. Excuse me. Just because I haven't taken it down doesn't mean you can try and pull it down. Just trying to attack the Christmas tree. I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.